Welcome to our channel, Startup Business Management, your trusted resource for practical management know-how. Subscribe and follow us.
Today we are talking about startups, but not just any startups. We're talking about the companies that quite literally took over the world. Like seriously, these companies are everywhere. In your pocket, on your computer, on your TV. They are inescapable. And it all happened so fast. I mean, think back to the year 2000. Things were so different back then, and most of these companies I'm about to talk about didn't even exist yet. So how did this happen? How did these startups go from 0 to 100 real quick? And more importantly, what can we learn from them? Buckle up, because we are about to take a deep dive into the fascinating stories of some of the greatest startups that emerged after 2000. These companies have not only revolutionized their respective industries, but have also had a profound impact on our daily lives. First up, we have Facebook. This company is like the ultimate startup story. It was founded in 2004 by a Harvard student named Mark Zuckerberg, and I'm sure you've all heard the story by now. It was this exclusive social network for Harvard students, and then it just exploded. And when I say exploded, I mean it literally took over the world. It went from a few thousand users to millions and then billions, like it spread faster than wildfire. And it wasn't just about connecting with friends and family. It became a platform for businesses, for news, for everything. It's how we consume information, how we connect with people. It's how we live our lives. I mean, think about it. When was the last day you went without checking Facebook? I know for me, it's been a while.
Yeah, it all started in my dorm room, just trying to connect students. But it quickly became clear that people wanted to connect with more than just classmates. We saw an opportunity to build something much bigger, something that could connect the world.
Next up, we have YouTube. And let me tell you, this is a game changer. Before YouTube, if you wanted to watch a video online, you had to download it, and it would take forever. Like, we're talking hours to download a 5-minute video. It was a whole thing. But then YouTube came along in 2005, and suddenly we could watch whatever we wanted, whenever we wanted, and it was instant. It was revolutionary. And it wasn't just about watching funny cat videos, which, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of those on YouTube, but it was about giving everyone a voice. Suddenly, anyone with a camera and an internet connection could share their story with the world.
We wanted to create a platform where anyone could upload and share videos easily. It was about democratizing video content, giving everyone the chance to be seen and heard. And that's exactly what happened.
Twitter 140 characters that changed the world.
Twitter, now known as X, where do I even begin? This platform is like the Wild West of social media. It's fast, it's furious, and it's where news breaks faster than anywhere else. Seriously, if you want to know what's happening in the world, you go to Twitter. But it wasn't always like this.
When Twitter first launched in 2006, it was just this simple microblogging platform where you could only post 140 characters. People were like, what can you possibly say in 140 characters? Turns out, a lot.
Twitter became the place for real-time conversations, for connecting with people who share your interests, and for, well, let's just say, sharing your unfiltered thoughts with the world.
Instagram, a picture is worth 1,000 likes.
Now let's talk about Instagram. This platform is all about aesthetics. It's about capturing those picture-perfect moments and sharing them with the world. But it's also become so much more than that.
It's a place for businesses to connect with customers, for influencers to build their brands, and for artists to showcase their work.
And it all started with two guys, Kevin Systrom and Mike Krieger, who wanted to create a simple app for sharing photos. They launched Instagram in 2010, and it quickly gained popularity for its clean interface and easy-to-use filters.
Airbnb revolutionizing travel, one stay at a time.
Last but not least, we have Airbnb. This company has completely disrupted the hospitality industry. I mean, who would have thought that people would be willing to stay in strangers' homes instead of hotels? But Airbnb proved that there was a huge demand for affordable and unique travel experiences.
It all started in 2008, when two friends, Brian Chesky and Joe Gebbia, couldn't afford their rent in San Francisco. So they came up with the idea of renting out air mattresses on their living room floor to attendees of a design conference. They called it Air Bed and Breakfast, and the rest is history.
So there you have it. Those are just a few of the startups that have changed the world since 2000. These companies are all incredibly different, but they all have one thing in common. They saw a need and they filled it. They were innovative, they were resilient, and they were able to adapt to the ever-changing digital landscape. These startups exemplify innovation, resilience, and their impact on our digital lives.